Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelsey Hutchings and I'm owner of Elska Beauty, which is a lovely little salon based here in Hampshire. Now today is supposedly Blue Monday. Now I'm not down for that. I'm not down for all the negative vibes and that this year. I'm all about the positivity and positive vibes. So to counteract Blue Monday, I'm obviously being all girly, wearing pink with my Barbie bodysuit from Missguided that I got for Christmas and a nice pink lip. I was feeling quite girly today, so I thought what better days to do it than Blue Monday. Now anyway, today's video is all about finding the correct foundation shade for you. I often get asked this by clients when I'm doing their makeup, so I've trawled the internet and mixed in a couple of my own tips to help you have the confidence to go out and conquer the world and find the right foundation shade for you. So if you'd like to do that, please carry on watching. Thank you. Okay, so let's jump straight into it with tip number one. So, finding out your skin intensity, and I know that sounds a bit weird, but there's loads of different skin intensities. You can be light, you can be medium light, you could be deep dark. And what I found just before Christmas, I was on the Harvey Nichols website trying to find the correct shade of Fenty Beauty foundation for me. Weird that I'm buying something, Rihanna. They had a really cool tool on there. They had a row of images of different models and you had to pick which one you thought had the most similar skin colour to you, and then it came up with a list of all the different foundation shades and you clicked on one which you thought would suit you the most, and then obviously you order it, and that worked pretty bang on. I got the colour shade 170 and I would say it is my foundation shade. So what that got me thinking is that if you can think of a celebrity or someone in your life where you think their skin tone, or skin colour should I say, is really similar to yours, then use that, because that's what I did. And you can either ask them or just use the foundation little images that you get on the website, and you can match that up, and I find that really helpful, especially when you're shopping for makeup online, because it can be a nightmare to try and find what skin colour shade you think you are. Tip number two is looking for your skin undertone. Now that can really determine you getting the correct foundation shade. So take up all your makeup, look in the mirror completely barefaced, and if your skin looks quite pink or quite rosy, then you will be a pink undertone. If you look really warm and golden, then you'll be a warm undertone. And if you're looking in the mirror and you're thinking, I haven't got a clue, I look like a mixture of both, then you're more than likely going to be a neutral undertone. That can really help at looking when you're looking for the right foundation shades. You can either go into a beauty counter and look really cool because you know what you're talking about your skin undertone, or when you are looking online, it often says in the product description that this is suitable for cool undertones or warm undertones, so that should help. So tip number three, I know this is going to sound really obvious, but think about what colour you are most of the time. Now what I mean is, do you fake tan a lot or do you tend to stick to your natural skin colour? So I do fake tan quite a lot, more so in the summer, but I do in the winter as well as a bit of a pick-me-up, or if it's a special occasion. But what I personally like to do is I still like to buy the correct foundation shade for my natural skin colour, and then if I am tanned, this is the one I use within Elska Beauty. It's the Me Heavenly Bronzing Gel, and when I am tanned, all I'll do is that I'll use one of my natural skin coloured foundations, dot some of that around my face before I blend it all in, and job's done. It then makes my skin match, makes my products match my tan skin. I've seen that Body Shop do one as well. There is a lightening one, but I would stick to finding the correct foundation shade for you and then warming it up if you need to. If you're thinking to yourself, actually I want to look quite tan, so I think I'm going to buy a darker foundation shade, don't do it, because you'll end up with them horrible lines across your jawline. If you do feel like looking more sun-kissed, looking more tanned, then just bronze up your natural foundation shade with a bit of bronzer. I love the Hoola bronzer, but obviously there's thousands of different bronzers out there for making you look a bit more sun-kissed when you feel like it. Okay, so tip number four is when you're in the shop and you think, oh I really like the look of this foundation, what colour shall I get? Test it on your wrist, like here, or on your jawline. Jawline would obviously be the best place to test it, but if you don't want to put makeup on your face for whatever reason, just pop it on your wrist because that is the most similar skin tone to your face. I often see people putting it on the back of your hand, but don't do it because it doesn't match. So when you test it on your jawline or your wrist, if it blends in and you can't see it, then that is the foundation shade for you. If you can see it, it's either too dark or too light for you, so try another shade. So my fifth tip is all about lighting. Often when you're at a beauty counter or in a Boots or Superdrug, it's all artificial lighting, which is fine for a night out, but you really want to test your foundation in natural daylight as well. So don't be afraid to ask for a tester. I've done it quite a few times. Most places won't advertise it, but if you ask for it, most counters will give you a tester. So you can go home, pop some on and have a look in natural light, even take a mirror outside if you need to, and if it's still, you really can't see it and your skin looks nice and flawless, then that's the shade for you. So my sixth and final tip for you is, kind of goes hand in hand with the fifth one, is that really test it. So when you get your sample home, pop it on your skin, leave it on there for a good couple of hours, as products can often oxidise, which can change the colour, which could then mean that you actually need to try a different shade. So pop it on the skin, give it a chance. If it's on there for 5-6 hours or the whole day and it still looks great, then that's fab. But like I said, some products can oxidise. It's happened to me a couple of times where I've gone and looked in the mirror a few hours later and I'm thinking, I don't remember getting that spray tan when it's gone quite a bit darker, and I've thought, oh my god. Also, that can then check the staying power. So if you pop the foundation on your skin and it slides off or it's gone all patchy after half an hour, then you know that's not the foundation for you. Obviously you can use a primer and use a powder to help set it. If that's what you would do every day, then that's fine. I would sometimes do that. But if you truly want to test the foundation just on it by itself, just leave it on your naked skin for a good couple of hours before you do anything. So if it does slide off your face after half an hour, then you know that's not the foundation for you. Thank you for watching. I know this has probably been a super short video, but I hope it has helped you, give you more confidence to go out there and find the correct foundation shade for you. I'm always happy to give advice, skincare, makeup, anything like that. So if you'd like to get in contact, if you're not sure about anything, do email me. I'll leave it in the little contact bar thingy below. If you are more local as well, feel free to message me and pop in the salon. I've always offered 30-minute complimentary makeovers, so if you want a quick lesson on how to contour or pop eyeshadow on or do your eyebrows, anything like that, then feel free to message and pop in. I'm always happy to help. Now if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye!